Hi. So, I'm going to record this and post it. And I don't know if anyone will watch it. I don't care. This is for my own self. But I just got to say, I'm tired of politicians literally just doing everything I can do. They get up there and they give speeches. Obviously, I can give a speech. I can get on here and give a speech every day, all day long. I can speak and speak and speak and speak and speak and speak. The one politician that held up the sign during Fat Oompa Loompa State of the Union that said black people aren't apes, well, congratulations. A politician made a sign on cardboard and held it up. I can do the same thing. The point of the politicians is to do the things that I can't do. Make the rules, make the regulations, make the policy. Make a policy, Mr. Politician, that says being racist like that can be charged and it has consequences. Instead of holding a sign. This goes to Tim Walz as well with the fact that he keeps giving speeches while his people in his state die. Mayors give speeches, governors give speeches, senators give speeches, Congress people give speeches. But I don't see any of them at the front lines. I don't see any of them using their wealth and power to feed the people fighting against this regime. If you have money and you have power, why not just hire a catering service to go out and feed people? Pay for people's bails when they get arrested from these things. This type of stuff that these politicians could do, that individuals that have power and money could do, if they're not doing it, they're full of shit and just doing things to make themselves look good. It's superficial. And it's getting old how much superficial things people are like, oh my God, it's so great. The guy said black people are apes. So fucking what? I can do that. I just did it. Black people aren't apes. Oh, wow. So what's the point of having an individual that I vote into positions of power to do this stuff if they're only going to do exactly what I'm doing? So this is why I say that I want my politicians to actually make actionable things. This is why I say that we need to start holding politicians accountable, and there needs to be processes of charging them, prosecuting them. If they fail to do their job, we need to pull what Denmark does and actually have laws and regulations that say, if you run on this campaign and you go against your own campaign, you vote against it, it's illegal. You don't follow your own beliefs of your party, it's illegal. Because I'm sick and tired of voting for people that I'm like, oh, well, if I vote for this person, they're going to not allow X to happen because that's their campaign. And then when they get in there, they'll vote for X to happen. And there's nothing I, as the constituent, can, oh, we could do a recall. No, we can't. Name me how many politicians got recalled. Because you need the party to back that idea, too. And these Democratic or Republican or any of our political parties, they're not backing us. They're backing the pedophiles that are leading our country. So any politician that's been in our government for more than one term, they know. They're part of it. They're with it. They're playing their little games, but if any of them actually give a shit, like Bernie Sanders damn well knows about the pedophile rings. He knew about Epstein files, but the only thing Bernie gets up there is occasionally, oh, we need to tax the rich. They roll him out. The Democratic Party rolls him out when they need somebody to look like they're on the side of the people. But in all my years, I have not heard Bernie talk about the problems with the political leaders in his side going, yeah, we need to do a restructure because these people aren't giving a shit. We can't tax the rich while a bunch of pedophiles that are being paid by the rich keep leading our party. Well, Bernie wouldn't say that because if Bernie says that, then he's going to be ousted. His own leadership wouldn't allow it. So we're not doing a system here where people are actually doing what they're supposed to as leaders. And we as the people are just sitting here going, well, look what he did. He did something. He held up a sign. Yeah, there is millions of people holding up signs right now in our country. Those are called the population, the constituents, the general masses. They all can do that. So what's the fucking point of a leader if we as the people could do everything they're doing? If we, the people, can hold the signs, give the speeches, get up on stage and do all these things, why do I need them? Why do I need them? We don't. We, the people, cook the food. The politicians aren't cooking our food. They're not paving our roads. Oh, but they set the stuff aside and they dedicate that, and they're the ones that do they really? Because they seem to be more of a hindrance than they do seem to be a help at this point. It takes longer to get shit done when the government gets involved because they've got to pull this, that out of their ass and this out of their ass. They got to talk to this person, then they got to work with this person, then they got to agree on it just to get a road paved. Something that we need every day. Well, I got to get a little of my own in there too. You know, if I'm going to agree to get your road paved, I got to get a little kickback myself as a politician. Instead of just the fact that a road needs paved, let's pave the road. So I'm sick and tired of this. And I'm going to, again, I'll do what I can. I'll get on here. I'll give my little speeches and my little vents and rants. But we as people need to demand more and expect more. Superficial has got to stop being a grand thing. Those monks that marched across the United States for peace didn't do shit. They didn't make anything. They didn't produce anything. They didn't bring anything to this world that helped anyone suffering, struggling, dying. And as far as I am concerned, monks are a bunch of useless pieces of shit. Buddhism doesn't help our country, doesn't help people. It's a bunch of isolationists going, we are superior because we believe in spirituality and that is better. And if every one of you just gave up everything in your life and did what we do as Buddhists, the world would be better. Okay, then who's making the food? Who's cooking the meals? Who's producing the things that we need to survive? Because we can't live off of spirituality. It would be grand if I could just sit here and go, I'm satiated and I have fulfillment and my body is sustained. Yes. But we need to eat. We need clothes. We need to survive. We need homes to sleep in. Eating and sleeping is the core of our being. And it's a shame that so much in our world has destroyed that. Our politicians don't give a fuck about what we eat. So they don't care if we sleep. They're backing the idea of letting us cost more to live every goddamn day so they could have more money themselves. So we can't eat, we can't sleep. We can't eat, we can't sleep. But we're supposed to spiritually be okay with it. So the monk said, peace is the way to be. Peace is fine when I can eat and sleep. So I advocate over and over again, demand more from your politicians. Have actionable things. I don't have a solution necessarily, but I think that if we start actually paying attention, and when a politician does a superficial thing going, that was superficial, do something. Hold them for it, accountable. Don't praise them for holding up a sign. Because I could walk into a Congress session and hold a sign. Doesn't mean I'll get allowed to stay, but I can do it. But I can't walk into a Congress session and vote. I can't walk into a Senate session and vote. That's what I vote for them to do. I don't vote for my politicians to hold a sign. I vote for them to pass regulations that make things happen, that force consequences on racist assholes. That people, when they do crimes like, our fat ass in charge did, they actually go to jail. That when you rape a child, you go to jail. Looking at Catholic priests too. So, I'm so fucking tired of it. I'm so tired of the things that our politicians and our leaders do that are just basic standard things that we as the general populace can do. And we're supposed to praise them for it. And we're supposed to sit there and go, woo! And I'm so tired of hearing people go, oh my God, Tim Walz, such a great man, could have been. Did you hear he said fuck ICE? Yeah, but he hasn't done a thing. None of the Congress or senators are doing anything. They're always the best they did. Oh, we need better regulations and, training for ICE agents. We need to make sure that they have more funding so we can train them properly. Instead of charging an individual that murdered someone in broad daylight, our politicians state, they just need more training. So, demand more from your politicians. And if they don't, I think we need to start charging them somehow. Arresting them. Holding them accountable. We the people. There's more of us. There's only one politician. There's lots of us. I'm sure we could figure out a way to get to that politician and hold them accountable. Oh, I'm sure there is. Think smart. Be smart. Do things and hold people accountable. Question stuff. Question actions. Look at it a second and third time. Start to go, is this something that I can do as an individual? And if it is, then I shouldn't be praising my politician for doing the basic minimum that I, as a constituent, can do. Love you all. Be mindful, be safe, and above all else, remember, you are important.